be absolutely devastating.
Oh! This is Joey Owens' show. They've been trying to get me on this broadcast forever, and this is the worst damn podcast I've ever been on. So you all can kiss my ass while I win this match.
All right, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to Facer Hill Pro Wrestling Talk. I'm Chris Gonzalez, joined by Tony Gonzalez and Marcus Fine. How's it going, guys?
Going good. Going good. Having a pretty good day. Having fun. Guys, the first thing I wanted to bring up real quick, Chris, I didn't even send it to you, but we talked about it. The thing that happened on NXT. I sent it to you, Marcus. I think you've seen it. It was about I sent it. I added something to homework. Maybe you didn't get it.
Oh, yeah, I got that.
Okay. Well, that's what I want to talk about first. NXT on Tuesday night was a really good episode, by the way, anyway. But Thea Hale was in a North American title match. She went for a move. It's kind of you pop off the ropes and she goes just straight back, almost like a coffin drop top thing, but landed on her. I believe she knocked the wind out of the girl, and she wasn't supposed to win the match, but the referee came 1, 2. He went down to the 3, and the girl didn't kick out. So they played the other girl's music. When the ref pointed to her right away. I mean, once he did 3, he pointed to that girl. Everybody was confused. Even I don't know if people noticed, but the ring announcer said it was for the world championship. The women's, it wasn't. It was for the North American championship. He was all out of whack. The announcer was didn't know what to say. But a lot of people went crazy about that. And before a month or so ago on SmackDown, the lady didn't come down on all the way down when she should have, because the girl didn't kick out. She just stopped. What are you supposed to do? I mean, I think the referee did the right thing. The girl didn't kick out. I mean, I know she got the air knocked out of her. She couldn't kick out. I mean, things happen. You just have to try to fix them. One of the problems they had was that they let wrestlers leave. they needed to fix this because a lot of people left because of holidays. They weren't going to be involved in the next episodes because they taped 2 more episodes for the next 2 weeks, also that night or the next night. So they had to fix a bunch of stuff because people wasn't there. People that was going to originally be involved in the situation. So it was kind of a crazy situation. Marcus, did you get a chance to see that video?
Oh, yeah, I've seen it.
What'd you think?
I couldn't figure out what happened because, since I knew what was going to happen, I studied it a little harder.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to her. She was moving because I don't know, unless you're right. She got the wind knocked out of her and lost her sense of what was going on.
Yeah.
But the funniest thing I thought is Booker T definitely did not want that to happen. No. He's over there bad-mouthing the referee. Yeah. That it's like it was a clean pin in the middle of the ring, 1, 2, 3. Why are you bad-mouthing the referee?
Yeah, that's what it should have been.
It wasn't a crooked referee. He didn't make a bad call. It was in the center of the ring. It couldn't have been more textbook of a pin. Yeah. It happened.
Yeah, it was a freak accident. The crowd was stunned too, but once they realized that Thea Hale won, she's been there for 3 or 4 years. She started there when she was 18. She's now 22 years old, and she became champ. The fans went crazy. They was thrilled that she won. So I don't know where they're going to go. They have announced another match between them two on the big episode, January 6th, New Year's Eve.
Thea Hale went to the same high school as Pat McAfee.
Okay. Yeah, she's from the Pittsburgh area. That's
right.
She's
from the same city. She went to Plumboro High School. Okay. On one of his videos on his thing, he goes back there and he gave out money for different things, like for sports. He started like a foundation there, but he does an interview with her, like a radio TV class or whatever, and it says under by her name they put Thea Hale and NXT or whatever.
Okay.
So, but it showed her when she was younger.
But they're going to have the rematch, and I imagine the other lady will win the belt back. I don't know. I mean, they may have her chase for a while because everybody's liking that Thea Hale won. I don't know where they go with that.
They need to see what she can do with it.
Yeah, I don't
handle it, then get it off her. But if she can handle it,
Yeah, the crowd was happy, and she's a pretty good little wrestler. She's not real big in stature as far as that goes, but I thought they did the right thing. I mean, what are you supposed to do? Make the referee look like a fool if he don't come down?
Yeah.
What are you supposed to do? Chris, what's your thoughts on it?
My thoughts are Frankie wants to put you in a chicken wing.
Hey, we're gonna be talking about chicken wing here in a little bit from Ricky Steamboat. Well, did you remember in that match he used that as a submission?
Steamboat did. We didn't watch anything with Steamboat.
That's what I watched. I watched Steamboat Flair.
You're supposed to be watching Flair and Sting.
Oh, you guys have me so freaking confused.
We're all confused now.
So yeah, Glenn was right. Glenn was right. You were wrong.
I was wrong. I watched the wrong play.
I thought I didn't watch Steamboat. He said Flair and Sting.
Let's do it next week then. Let's do Flair and Sting.
Well, we're not going to be back till the first of the year.
Yeah, we'll scrap it. We'll just scrap it. We'll come back.
Hey, you're going to tell Glenn you were wrong.
Glenn was right. Hey, Glenn deserves to be wrong. Yeah. I mean, I deserve to be wrong. Whatever. I mean.
They had a big discussion about this.
Well, I convinced them that I was right yesterday.
Yeah, it was last night after or Tuesday night after the basketball show, because you gave us the homework, and they had a big discussion on which match it was.
I thought we watched one in New Orleans.
And Dad got Glenn convinced that it was the Steamboat match.
He said, he said, "Yeah, you're right."
First he said it was Sting, and then you kept going. He goes,
because it said it went head-to-head to WrestleMania 4.
Okay.
Because I don't even know if I watched the right Flair and Steamboat match anyway. The one I watched was the best 2 out of 3 falls. And it was like
that's the one I watched.
Hour freaking long.
That's the one I watched.
All those matches are an hour long.
No, it was a good match, but I watched half of it because I ran out of time.
Okay. Well, you watched nothing.
Well, I didn't realize. I didn't think in my head. I wasn't thinking about old school wrestling.
Yeah,
I was thinking it was going to be an hour long. I got home from Dash to go to watch it. I'm like, fuck, I don't have that much time.
When he said that the other day, it's like, come on, Glenn, you got to quit going up these really long matches.
Yep.
Hey, how's it going, Big Money Wrestling?
Yeah, Big Money Wrestling.
Big Money Wrestling. Yeah, we'll have to get down there one day this next season.
Yeah. Well, Chris,
your
thoughts on that Thea? Hey, I know you didn't see it, but I told you about it. What happened? What do you think? I mean, you think they did the right thing? You got to count it and just go from there.
Yeah. I think the referee done the right thing. I like we were talking the other night. I think somebody was in that referee's ear too, saying, "Hey, go ahead." Like, probably once they made the decision, then do whatever you got to do. But I mean, I think that's what the referees are taught. Like, you got to do your job, and the referee was doing their job. She didn't do her job. Like,
and she's the one should be ripped. That's the way it is in most places.
And I agree with you. Normally they would be ripped, but I mean, if the win was, somebody said that she might have got concussed. I don't know how she would have got concussed.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been an injury or something.
Hit her here. Hit her here. I figured
something happened.
She didn't hit her head, so unless she got concussed earlier.
Still not the referee's fault, right?
Yeah, definitely not. Okay, guys, let's move on to Saturday night's main event. Let's talk about the first match: Obafemi versus Cody Rhodes. Of course, we had some Drew McIntyre coming out and interfering in that match. Chris, your thoughts on that match and how you think it went? Do you think that it did what it was supposed to do? It helped get Obafemi over?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a real good match. It was basically what I expected. I thought it did get Obafemi over even more. I figured that they wouldn't go. I figured somebody was going to interfere because I didn't think they were going to have Obi beat Rhodes, and I didn't think they were going to have Rhodes get a clean victory over Obi because they're trying to build him up. So I figured somebody was going to interfere, and because I was away from the end of the match, and they can make both guys still look strong. But yeah, I thought it was a real good match, and I thought it was a good match to open the show with as well.
Yeah. Marcus, what do you think?
Well, I agree with Chris about the finisher. I think we've talked about that too. You couldn't have one of them go over the other with champion belts on both of them.
Yeah.
Obi, damn, he was stiff. He had to be stiff. He was pounding the shit out of Cody. I don't know if Cody can handle that kind of abuse, but
Well, it came up with a bloody ear, that's for sure.
he got his ear ripped, threw him over the commentary table. At least those guys knew to get out of the way this time and not get knocked out. But I thought it was
he got sliced up pretty good too.
Yeah, he did. About ripped.
I don't know what sliced him up, but something did.
And you could tell the crowd gave away somebody was coming because it was funny because all of a sudden all those people are like this.
Yeah.
Like everybody was looking that way. So, but yeah, they finished it off the way they did too.
Yep.
Neither one won it. Both of them then decided to take out, smack around on Drew a little bit.
They didn't play music when somebody interfered for once.
Well, they didn't come through the entrance, but that is covered in one of these that we watched. But I thought it was a damn good match.
Yeah.
I could have watched it a little longer. They could have gone for a while.
Yep. Yeah, I agree with you. I really enjoyed it. Next up, we had Sal Ruka versus Bailey. Marcus, your thoughts on that match?
Well, first off, shout out to local wrestling legend Jason Ayers, who refereed that.
Yep.
Bailey seemed off on this. She was missing moves.
She did a couple
times. It looked like Bailey had trouble keeping up. The timing was so off. The flip, soul flipping her off the top rope was really impressive. The cartwheel DDT was good. I liked how she rolled her leg over onto the rope where she had her pin, but then she just continued to roll over, and her leg ended up being. I've never seen that.
I haven't either.
A lot of people aren't limber enough to be able to go ahead, but she's so tall that she's got extra leg than most ladies don't.
Yeah,
to be able to pull that off. I loved it. I thought it was good, and I think Soul should have won. It made a star even bigger out of her. Yep. Bailey, then they all congratulated each other. Beautiful. I just think Bailey was off. I don't think Bailey was at the top of her game.
Yeah,
maybe Rachel Armstrong beat her up too much in her class.
Yeah, about the middle of the match. But now I thought the last 4 or 5 minutes of the match was really fantastic. Yeah. Like I said, going into the ropes, I thought the finish was great, where she rode through and kept the pin. So Ruka did. She rode through that after Bailey kind of rode her over and looked like she was going to pin her, and she rode through. I thought it was very well done. I really liked it. Chris, what do you think?
Yeah, I enjoyed the match. I thought Soul Ruka looked real good. I agree with Marcus. Bailey was off because there was a couple times when she was running like into the corner, and she was slowing way up. Because I was like, damn, like
Bailey on the outside was supposed to slide under the bottom rope of one, down through the bottom rope of the other, and she got it's just stopped.
Yeah, she got caught. Yeah, but then like when she was just like running in the corner, like do a move, she was like slowing. You could see her slowing down, and usually don't see that. So I agree, Bailey wasn't at her best, but tell you what, I thought Soul Ruka was impressive. That damn Soul Snatcher move is crazy. But yeah, it was. And then that cartwheel into a DDT looked real good too, real good as well. But no. I thought it was a real good match, and I thought Soul Ruka, they just making her a bigger star. Yeah. But like I said, I agree with Marcus. I think Bailey was a little off compared to what we've seen from her.
Yeah, I agree. And maybe there's not too many athletes like her, like Soul Ruka, so maybe that threw her off a little bit. Look at me, I know Charlotte's a great athlete, and some of them are real good athletes, but they don't do what Soul does.
And honestly, some of the stuff too could have been nerves and just the pressure of the night being it's John Cena's last thing. Everybody's even more eyeballs are on the show than normal. So it's an emotional evening for everybody. So that could have been maybe a little bit factored into it.
Well, Bailey and John Cena are really close. They're really good friends. So yeah, it could have been real emotional for her. So yeah, I could see that. Next up, guys, Javon Evans and Leon Slater versus AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. Chris, what do you think about this one?
Liked it, but it was way too short.
Yeah, I've got that same complaint. It was too short. Just huge, man. Two 21, 22-year-old guys, Leon Slater and Javon Evans, getting to wrestle on that stage. And real quick, some news that happened from NXT. Leon Slater won a fatal 4-way Tuesday night, and he will wrestle Obafemi for the NXT Championship on the first Tuesday in January. He's going to be on NXT. Leon Slater gets a shot at the NXT Championship against Obafemi. So I think that's pretty cool. Marcus, your thoughts on this match?
All right. Is Leon Slater the one with the title?
Yeah, he's the X Division champion.
They wear their damn belts like they're supposed to. If
Yeah.
it was made to be a necklace, then it would be a necklace. Put that around your waist or over your shoulder. It's so damn disrespectful.
I know what you're saying. I don't
that. But the immediate drop kicks, I loved it. Leon Slater, I love those guys. Spin over the top ring post, that was pretty impressive.
Yeah,
I've never seen that before. Again, what happened? AJ slipped.
I think he just. That was the only thing about the match. It hurt the match a little bit, but like you said, I think we talked how quick that Leon realized what happened and went, right over to him and tried to, help not look as bad.
Right. I thought it was a good match. You're right. It just wasn't long enough.
Yep. Yeah, I agree with you. It wasn't long enough. He's going to bring some warm weather with him. Yeah, I enjoyed the match, guys. I agree. It should have been longer. You could have added 5 minutes to this match. And then, guys, let's go to the main event. We had Gunther versus John Cena. Chris, your thoughts about this match?
I loved it. I thought it was a real good match. It was a hard-hitting match. Gunther was laying it in. It went about how I expected it to go, other than I thought Cena was just probably going to pass out. I didn't think he would actually tap. But other than that, it went about how I expected. Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was really well done, and I know it pissed a lot of people off. But hey, like I said the other night, I think it was Monday when we might have talked about it a little bit on one of the shows. I think with Warren, if like the reaction of the crowd was the same as it was like when Brock Lesnar lost his streak.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what you want, because if it's 50-50 or like even if it's 60-40, you're happy. But if everybody's happy, you didn't do your job. Like you need that. Yeah. You need some people to be on the other side. Like that's what's great about wrestling. Everybody has their own different opinion about it. But if everybody agreed on everything, then it's going to be boring as hell.
You wanted to invoke emotion.
Yeah.
Either way.
And if it's 50-50, you're invoking a lot of emotion. You done your job because everybody's split about even.
That's the problem with AEW. That for me, it don't connect emotionally. The wrestling's good. I mean, they're good wrestling. That's why I like to pay for these great wrestling matches. But their guys don't connect emotionally for me. I got to see some good young wrestlers on this show. Got to see good wrestling, and I got to see a great old school match. I thought that was a fantastic match. I loved it.
I'm getting soft at my old age. I cried twice on Saturday night.
Oh, did you?
Cried a little bit when that match ended, and I cried a little bit when fucking Mendoza won the Heisman.
Okay, you are getting emotional.
Like, damn, getting soft at my old age.
I mean, the match was emotional for me because I didn't think Cena was going to win, but he kept getting up. I started to think, hey, they are going to. I mean, they kept you. You didn't know for sure. I mean, I thought it was fantastic, and Gunther.
I was watching with people that they don't watch it all the time, but they were Cena fans, and they all thought Cena was going to win the match. They were going crazy every time it looked like Cena was going to win. And I'm like, I'll be over here. He's going to kick out.
To me, Gunther's the best professional wrestler in the business today. Overall, I mean, he can do the mic, he can do the heel, he can wrestle. His expressions. To me, he's the best right now.
Yeah, I was. Real quick on that Mendoza thing, I was good when Mendoza won the Heisman. It was when he started his damn speech and started talking about his mom and everything.
Yeah,
they got me.
Yep. Okay, Marcus.
Well, first off, you forgot the little skit that happened prior to that with the Miz and R-Truth.
Oh, that was awesome.
Joe Henry watched it. It was funnier than hell.
Well, go ahead and do this, and then we'll talk.
Said Joe Henry's like Joe Henry. Like, oh, here we go. That was fantastic.
Yeah,
we'll get that.
We'll come back to that. I did forget.
Okay. All right. Well, for one, the wait for Cena. I knew they'd do that. I knew they'd get Gunther out there. Then we'd sit there and we'd wait and we'd wait and we'd wait and we'd wait till he come out, till that music started. He walked out through that little hallway or whatever, and it looked like his trading cards. All them pictures of him.
Yep.
I thought that was beautiful. It's like they need to make trading cards, those all trading cards, and put them on the market of everything they had in that hallway. Yep. I got 2 pages, so bear with me here. Gunther drawing the huge heat. I mean, come on. I think he's now he surpassed Mysterio. Dom, yeah. See, now I'm getting to be like Tony. I lose my people. Yeah. Especially on Monday, but we'll go through that in a minute. A lot of scientific maneuvers. It was a good old school match. The Gunther clotheslines reminded me of somebody else, but I won't say that. The sleeper reversals. How many people were invested in that match? That tells you how good that match was. Everybody was watching that. Whether you wanted Gunther to win, you wanted Cena to win. Like I said, Cena had to make Gunther work for it. You couldn't just go out there and have Gunther squash him. He had to work for it. So, of course, they were back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. They had to do that to make that match work. And again, Cena went out, in my opinion, Cena went out the way Cena wanted to go out. He tapped the end of his career. Yep. That's my opinion. If you want to send me emails, you can do so. Do not show up at my house and threaten me. Whatever. Because I know a lot of that shit's going on in the world or have because of that crap. But I did. I loved it. All the AAs, all the Gunther sleeper holds, back and forth, and never give up, don't give up, don't give up chant. Quit talking about Goldberg. Gunther did not retire Goldberg. You don't come out of retirement 12 years later and then have some guy retire you.
Yeah.
You were already retired. Don't say Gunther retired Goldberg.
It was just his last match.
Yeah. And then it wasn't even really that. It was just a Goldberg in the ring with somebody.
Yep.
Because the last several matches of Goldberg have not been worth a damn. I'm telling you. So, and they're two different eras. So, like I said, if you could have gotten a prime William Regal and a prime Gunther and put them in a ring, that's the match I would have wanted to see.
I agree.
I seen him. I say it's kind of like a pass of the torch. I thought the match was fantastic. I gave it 5 stars out of 5. Everybody was invested in it. It brought tears to people's eyes. Lillian Garcia almost couldn't even announce it. I don't know what. I mean, seriously, I loved it.
Yeah, I did too. One thing real quick, John Cena was on Cody Rhodes' podcast today, and he brought that up and said, look, I went out the way I wanted to. And he said the smile on my face, and when I gave up, what was me being at peace with my career and being happy and, you know, being done. He said he said he thought it was a perfect way to do it. So that was what Cena told Cody today.
And so that just made what I said. He went out the way he wanted to go out.
Yeah, I think so. And I thought that the tournament, a lot of people criticized it. I think Gunther, when he wrestled Javon, elevated Javon. I thought when he wrestled Carmelo, ever since Carmelo wrestled Gunther and it was a great match, now he's been elevated. He's getting huge pops on SmackDown, something he wasn't getting before. The fact all these guys got to wrestle on the show, it helped them. And then Gunther, he's going to be the biggest heel.
Hell, he already is. Yeah.
In any company. So I think it was perfect. Now let's go back to the skit. Chris, you said you loved it. Joe Henry and The Miz and R-Truth. I thought it was really good. Give your thoughts.
Yeah, I thought it was really good. I was cracking up. Especially when you, because The Miz is doing his thing, and then when all of a sudden you see R-Truth with all the Cena gear on, I lost it, started cracking up, and then the crowd's reaction when Joe Hendry popped up was great. But yeah, I really enjoyed that little segment. It could have been, it could honestly been a little bit longer, and I wouldn't have minded it.
Yep, I thought it was very good too. Marcus?
Oh yeah, I loved it. And then that Joe Hendry, he's strong. He don't look strong, but that guy's strong. To be able to hold people up the way he does, 2 at a time.
Marcus, where does this rate as far as the Saturday night main event go? I mean, you've seen all
the area you're looking at.
Yeah, but how do you think? I mean, I'm not saying it's the best. I'm not saying that, but don't you think this is one of the stronger ones that they've
present day? Yes, present day, yes.
Yes, I do. I think present day, it's definitely the best.
Since they revived the product, yes, I think this is probably the best one they've done.
Yep. Yeah, I think so too. It was really good. Okay, guys, let's move to Monday Night Raw. Gunther shows up to the arena. He comes in and comes out, and he tells that John Cena tapped out like a little bitch, and then he leaves, and he runs it back and comes back and gets on the table again, and then he leaves the arena and going out, and people are pissed off at him, and then he goes out, and there's AJ Styles at his car, and he gets in the car, and it rolls down the window and does the "You Can't See Me" to AJ Styles. He's going to retire AJ Styles. AJ Styles is going to retire this year, and Gunther's going to be the guy to retire him, I think. Maybe at WrestleMania. But I think definitely going to happen. I don't know when, in my opinion. Marcus, your thoughts on that segment?
I don't know what the hell everybody expects. Was Gunther supposed to go out there and lose to John Cena? He went out there, did his job. He beat John Cena. Now, I think it's funny that they're all chanting, "You tapped out, you tapped out." Well, he could have played that and said, "Yeah, but John Cena tapped out."
Yeah.
And everybody called him an asshole, and he's just smiling at him. And, oh, you talk about heat. I love it. And that shit with AJ Styles, and he's sitting out there in that snowy weather, and he walked out. I mean, that's smiling. Beautiful. That shit is gold. Yeah, he is just building his heel ship up big time.
Oh yes. Yes, I agree. Chris, your thoughts?
No, I agree. When he rolled that window down and he was doing "You Can't See Me," but I agree with Marcus. The smile on his face while he was doing it,
Yes.
that's what made it. That made it so much even better. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the promo they did when he went out there and say tapped out like a bitch and everything. I thought that was all good. But yeah, they've turned him into the biggest heel in the company, and now they just got to keep it going because they got some heat rolling definitely.
Yeah, biggest heel in wrestling. I don't think it's even close. The closest thing to it's Dom, and I think he just went way past that.
Oh yeah, he went past that. Did you see that skit with that little kid? This was at Saturday Night's Main Events, ripping his ass ringside.
Yeah,
They're smiling at him. It's like, oh man,
it was fantastic.
That kid just going ape shit on that guy.
Yeah, he was upset. Next up, the Masked Assailant helps Logan Paul defeat Rey Mysterio, and then the Masked Assailant reveals itself to be none other than Austin Theory. Marcus, your thoughts on that?
Well, that vicious power bomb. I thought Logan should have been concussed. His hit smacked that.
It did.
I mean, hard. But here you go, Chris. Reed and Breaker came out with no entrance music. They just walked out there.
Yep.
And I like the fact of being on the TV versus in the arena because you didn't know the mask guy was there. To see the arena people knew he was coming.
Yep.
But he just showed out of nowhere and curb stopped him. So I thought it was very well done. Very well done.
Yeah, a lot of people have been critical. They said that it should have happened at War Games when he came in the cage the first time. He should have revealed himself. I disagree. I don't think that would have got a big pop. And this didn't get a big pop either. He's got to come in. He's got an opportunity. This created an opportunity for Austin Theory, a opportunity he needs. I think he can be a big star, and this is his opportunity. I mean, he had a chance with Vince. I think Vince kind of messed it up, but now he's getting another opportunity. The guy's still young. He's 26, 27 years old. I think that a lot of people feel like he's going to join the division, and I think it's going to appear that way. When he first came into the company many years ago during the pandemic, he was aligned with Seth Rollins. I'm just wondering if he's not going when Seth comes back. He's not really going to be with Seth Rollins. That's why I think it may be going. We'll see. Chris, your thoughts on it?
No, yeah, I liked it. I thought it was good. I did like it. They didn't play music when they came out. Because we've been complaining about that for a while now. But yeah, no, I enjoyed it. Yeah, I thought he might get a bigger reaction from the crowd when they revealed. But like you said, didn't get the big pop that I think they were hoping for. Let me ask you this, because I don't watch Raw every Monday, but because a lot of time I watch it more once football's over. But during football season, I'm usually watching Monday Night Football. Was Theory who the wrestling community thought it was going to be? Like, is that who did a lot of people think that's who it was going to be? Or
most people did, yes.
Okay, I didn't know if that was a surprise or if most people expected that's who it was going to be. Like, is that who you thought it was going to be?
That's who I thought it was.
Okay,
that's who I thought it was. I thought it could have been Bianca Belair's husband too, maybe possibly, but I figured it was Theory. because I think Theory was supposed to be a part of this beforehand, and then I think he was going to be in War Games in the match. I think Logan Paul was a pivot. I don't think the plan was for Logan Paul to be part of this. It was going to be Theory and Seth Rollins. I think Seth Rollins was going to be in the match, and I think Theory was going to be the match, and they end up pivoting to Brock Lesnar and to Logan Paul. I think that was the original plan. So we'll see. One thing on the crowd, that crowd wasn't very good all night. Other than the Gunther thing, the crowd was kind of dead all night. I forget where they was at, but I know Bully Ray said that town is notorious for not being a very good crowd.
Where were they?
Huh?
Where were they?
I can't remember what town they were in now. But I know.
Okay.
Yeah, but I can't. But Bully said that he worked there many times before, and that town usually sucks. That's what he. That's what Bully said.
They bring wrestling back into that town there, but anyhow, that's
yeah. Next up, guys, this is something I really love. Cody Rhodes unleashes a home invasion on Drew McIntyre. I love this. I thought it was well done. I thought it was really good. Marcus?
Oh yeah, I agree with you. I'm trying to recall some of it now because I didn't write that down. You didn't. Normally I keep notes, but you give that to me through a PM.
Yep.
That's where he's in that greenhouse thing, right? And he's telling stipulations. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Then he says, well, he's here. You guys, and started blaming what's his face, Khan, right? Was it that one of the Khans?
Yeah.
Thinking he brought him with him. He said, I didn't bring him with me. And then they're out there fighting. Yeah, I thought it was reminded me of Brian Pillman and Stone Cold, kind of.
And the other thing was Drew's complaining and bitching that he coming where my wife sleeps and where I sleep. Well, he went on the bus of Cody's where his wife and kids stay when he's on the road. But he's bitching about him coming to his so-called house, which I don't think I was really his house. But anyway, I thought it was pretty good.
So whose house you think it was?
I figured they probably went to somebody and paid him a bunch of money to let him use their house.
I figured it was probably like an Airbnb.
Could have been
Airbnb or something.
Yeah, probably
rented it out.
Yeah, I think Drew actually lives in Australia or wherever he's from.
Well, yeah, surely Cody didn't go all the way down there.
Raw was in Philadelphia Monday night.
Yeah,
that's a bad town.
Was it? Was Philadelphia?
Yeah, it says that WWE Monday Night Raw, December 15, 2025, was held at the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Well, the crowd was not very good.
What if it was the neighborhood versus the actual town?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, that's odd.
Yeah, it was.
Featuring the fallout from the recent Survivor Series War Games event and building towards the Christmas shows.
Yeah. Okay. Chris, your thoughts? Did you get to see the video?
Yeah. I agree with what you guys are saying. I thought it was good. It was kind of funny because him and Pierce were talking, and then all of a sudden he grabs his phone and he starts going crazy. And then they show Rhodes out there. But the way they showed Rhodes was like on the little video, like on his phone.
Ring camera.
You saw the security guard trying to push. Yeah. You could just like see a shadow of Rhodes kind of.
Well, why was the security guards out there? Did they know he was coming?
I think Drew. I think they came with the general manager. I think why I don't know, but why
that was the first thing too. Drew said was, "You set me up."
Yeah. I thought it was good.
You said, I thought it was good.
Now remind me what the match stipulation ended up being because
they haven't announced it yet.
Okay.
What do you think? To me, I think it should be Hell in a Cell.
What are they talking?
But they haven't announced when the match is going to be either.
Because isn't the Royal Rumble the next big one? Or
that's the next big one. Now they do have another Saturday night's main event coming up.
Yeah, I don't think they'll do it on there. Huh. It's hard to tell with the Royal Rumble if that's where they're going to do it at.
Why not do a strap match?
Strap match might work. Dog collar.
Yeah, we hadn't seen a good one. Well, other than the ladies a few days ago. But
wasn't Dusty Rhodes known for
Bull Rope match? There you go.
Yeah, Bull Rope.
But this it'd be McIntyre pulling it, not Cody.
Yeah, he's gonna. That's why I think he's gonna say Hell in a Cell, but I don't know.
Well, just don't have Jesse Ventura commentate it because he won't be happy the way it wins. But
Yeah, that's true. Next up, guys, SmackDown. Ilya Dragunov overcomes Tommaso Ciampa. Chris, what'd you think?
Yeah, oh, these two guys are awesome. I've always liked both these guys. I thought it was real good.
Yeah, I love watching Dragunov, and like I said, Ciampa don't do bad matches. He can be a individual champion on his own, even though he's in a great tag team. But I really enjoyed it. I love what Dragunov's doing. Marcus.
yeah, I agree. It was pretty good. Axiom's got some interesting moves too. All these unique because everybody's got to up their game on these moves.
Yes.
So using these ropes more and more. I'm even seeing it on the indies a lot. Where they're coming up with different ways to jump off these ropes. From what I've seen, it was a damn good match. The fans should have been happy in attendance that was there to watch that.
Oh yeah, yeah, it was a great match. I would have had you guys watch the whole match, but I couldn't find it. But it was very good. The next thing was a whole match. I had you guys watch TNA, and I just happened to come across it last Thursday. Going through my channels, and that match was getting ready to happen. It was a dog collar. Featured Dana Luna and Indy Hartwell. Indy Hartwell was NXT champion, was also in WWE, got released. Dana Luna was part of NXT UK, got released, both in TNA. They've been having a feud, and they decided to have a dog collar match. And I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. I thought they used the chains and different ways that I hadn't seen used before. Wrapping it around the poles and doing different things like that. I thought it was really good. That girl bled like a pig. I mean, she bled and bled and bled. Dana Luna did. I thought it was very good. It was about 16 minutes long, and I thought the women did a fantastic job. Marcus.
Well, for one, shout out to Alice Lane, who makes an appearance every so often in the area. She was the referee for that. I believe this is the first ladies' dog collar match I think I've ever seen. Have you ever seen a ladies' dog collar match before?
I don't think so.
Some of them, they were doing some Greg Valentine Piper stuff there at the beginning where she wrapped it around her head, and around her eyes, and around her ears. I'm thinking, oh, they're going to recreate some of that. But, oh, no. You're right. They branched out with the way they use that chain with clothesline, throwing it over the rope and then throwing it at people. I mean, yeah, some of that, grabbing them and pulling them hard enough that their head cracks in the ring posts. And
that spot was incredible.
Yeah, it was. And then, like you said, that's got to be the best blood match, the best blood job I've seen forever.
AEW had
her head in there, and boy, the blood was pouring out of her like a Dusty Rhodes Ric Flair 80s match. I mean, beautiful.
Well, and I liked it because she should have been bleeding. The way that she looked like she hit that post, she should have been busted open like that. Yeah. I love this match. I thought it was fantastic. Chris.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
I didn't get a chance to watch this one.
You need to go back and watch it.
I want to watch it.
Yeah,
I've heard good things about it, but yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch this. I got to watch everything else, but
it was fantastic.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
This next one, I'm excited to hear what Marcus has to say about it. This was an AEW. We don't do a lot of AEW. I wish I could have found the whole match.
Well, maybe I didn't watch everything else.
Okay.
This one,
yeah, I think so. Kyle Fletcher and Speedball Mike Bailey.
It's only a 2-minute clip.
It's only 2 minutes. I thought it should have been on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's way down here at the bottom.
Okay.
I don't know why I wrote it down there, not with everything else.
Yeah,
because it was the last thing I gave you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wrote it like everything else up here, and I wrote it way at the bottom, like the very bottom of the page. I don't know what I was doing. But.
This match happened last Wednesday, and some people think it's one of the best TV matches that was done all year long. It was a really good match. I don't know if it was the best TV match I've seen all year long, but it was very good. It was only a 2-minute clip. I couldn't find the whole match. I thought it was good, but I wanted to see what Marcus thought of it.
No, well, what little I seen of it was good. I liked how he slammed his head on the barricade like he did.
Yeah.
Both those guys are very talented guys. I love the pin. I've never seen where he had him held down and then put his own legs over the top of his legs to keep him from kicking. I have never seen that. And again, you got to be limber enough to be able to pull that off. To to prevent the kick out. But yeah, I thought from what I seen, it was very well done.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have seen those two in a match against Axiom and Dragunov if tag team them.
Yeah.
Because it kind of reminded me like they both could go, all four of them could go do a 4-way dance or fatal 4-way, or make a couple teams out of them. I mean, yeah, they could fight toe to toe with those guys.
Kyle Fletcher was one who took the pin, but he's the future. He's the future of AEW. He's about 26, 27 years old. He's going to be their next big star in the next couple, 2 or 3 years. So, and Speedball Mike Bailey's been around for a long time. Matter of fact, I got to see Speedball Mike Bailey wrestle Dex Royal. Dex Royal actually pinned him on a show in Cleveland 6 months ago, something like that. At least 6 months ago, maybe longer. Yeah, it may have been a year ago. Time goes so fast, and as the older you get, the faster it goes. So it could have been a year ago, for all I know. But
we're coming up on a year for Thunderstorm. That tells you how quick this year's gone.
Yeah, true, and but Speedball is a very good competitor, also. And I'll tell you, it was a pretty good week of wrestling. Of everything that you guys watched, Saturday night's main event, anything on Raw, anything, what stood out to you? What was the best thing you saw, Chris?
Cena and Gunther was the best thing I saw, and then after that, I was really impressed with the Sol Ruka.
Yeah, for me, I agree. The whole show up there. I mean, I thought they all did great. The Cena Gunther match was the match of the week for me. The other thing that stood out, everything stood out from that show. I thought they all did great. But the Ilya Dragunov, still, I'm just a huge fan of him. Any match he has, I'm a huge fan. So that really stood out to me. Them are the main, and Gunther's promos.
Gunther just smiling and doing this was probably one of the best things that I watched.
It was. Marcus?
So I will be a smart ass now. You ready?
Yep.
Well, the best thing I see was Sting and Flair, but anyhow.
Well, the best thing I see was Steamboat and Flair.
Yeah,
I was ready to talk about
the Steamboat and Flair.
I forgot in that match, Marcus, you may remember, but that Steamboat used that as a submission. He put the double chicken wing on, lifting Flair up in the air, and he taps out. And then he tries it again. His leg gives out, and that's when he pins Flair, and Flair legs over the rope. And so it shouldn't have been a pin, but that was the final fall, and it counted. I mean,
right,
because ref didn't see it. But I forgot about that double chicken wing and him using that as a submission, even though it was the wrong match, and it was my fault.
No, I'm going to say, well, everybody's looking forward to Cena and Gunther. So, but I think the dog collar match, if you're going to ask me of everything you had me watch,
that was awful good. Chris, you got to watch that. You need to watch that, definitely.
Yeah, I'll watch. I got it wrote down here. I just didn't get.
Yeah. But one thing you got to do, because we owe Glenn. I know you don't, Mark, but me and Chris does for what I tried to pull earlier today. I was right. It was. When you talk to him, it was Flair and Steamboat. We're gonna lie to him. It was Flair and Steamboat.
Well, because I even talked to you the other day about the guest time or scorekeepers.
And I should have. Well, I hadn't watched it yet
because I was even making fun of that.
Well, I'm sitting there watching it, and I'm thinking to myself, where's the judges at? Because and there was no judges. So
Eddie Haskell. Because the judges was Eddie Haskell, Playmate of the Year for 1988. She didn't give a shit to even be there. That's what's funny.
She didn't know.
And then at the end of the thing, she says, well, whatever her name was, I just put Pet of the Year for 88.
Yeah.
Says, well, so-and-so says Flair should have won. It's like Jason Hervey, if you remember, he was dating Missy Hyatt at the time as a publicity stunt for both of them.
Yeah.
Lucky him at the time.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen her lately. She didn't age well, but boy, she was a looker back then.
She was dating Jim Ross there for a while.
Yeah,
She said Jim Ross rocked her world. That's what she said.
That's rough. She must like everybody. Well, remember she was with Eddie Gilbert there for a while too. I mean,
were they?
They were married. They were married for
over
a couple of years, but they were married. Yeah.
And then she was with another dude.
Well, she's with a whole bunch of dudes if you read her book.
What was the when she first came in before Eddie Gilbert? She was with another blonde, big blonde.
Tatum. John Tatum.
I couldn't think of his name. Tatum. Yep.
Well,
all right, guys.
She had a relationship. If you ever read her book, she literally slept with everybody.
She slept
with Sandman, and Sandman says, "Well, don't tell my wife." Says, "Well, your wife already knows." He says, "Why did you tell her?" He says, "Well, if you didn't want anybody to know, you should have slept with me." I mean, y'all read the book. I mean, she's a hoe. And you want to know who her worst? You ain't gonna believe this. Her worst sexual experience was with
who?
Val Venus. Of all people to have a bad experience with. How about the porn star guy himself? He was terrible.
Okay.
I haven't read the book in 20 years, but I've got it here somewhere. But Val Venus was terrible.
Well, guys, hey, hopefully everybody enjoyed the show.
We're off 2 weeks.
Yeah, we won't be back till I forget the date, but it'll be after the 1st of January. That first January 8th, we'll be back. Yeah, we're going to be off for Christmas and New Year's. So hope everybody has a happy holidays and have a great weekend too.
That'd be absolutely devastating.
Here, this is Joey Owens' show. They've been trying to get me on this broadcast forever, and this is the worst damn broadcast I've ever been on. So you all can kiss my ass while I win this match.